So I got like 10 minutes before I get back to the job, but figured I'd talk about the election. Fuck. I don't know why I did that. I think it's because the sun was there and I was trying to be whatever, but I just think I just look like one of those SJW faggots, so I'm not trying to do that, you know. But fuck me. So the one time that I actually decided to vote, I don't even think my vote was counted because my grandfather-in-law, my grandma-in-law, my sister and brother-in-law all voted and none of their votes were counted. And we all voted the same way because you have to vote by mail. Fucking Nicole's boyfriend thing went in and voted, but of course after everyone voted that day, the ballot machine went down and none of the votes were counted. So it's really fucking weird how, I mean, you know, maybe it's just in Copperopolis, but like none of the votes were fucking counted. At least people that I've talked to, maybe other people, their shit was counted, but mine wasn't. So the one time I vote, of course, it's just like I've always thought, you know, in previous whatever, it's like, oh, my vote's not gonna count anyway. Guess what? It fucking didn't. So the point of that was, I don't know. But I actually wanted Trump to win just because I feel like I have more of a Republican mindset because, like, from what, you know, I've talked about with my grandfather-in-law and stuff, is that, like, when you're a kid, you're more liberal because you want shit handed to you, you want more equality for all, and then when you actually become a fucking adult and have to work and kill yourself for your money, you want to keep every fucking penny you got, and you understand that other people want to do the same thing. So, I get it. So yeah, I guess I am a Republican, you know? My grandma used to put that, you know, enforce those values on me, like, no matter what it is, vote Republican, because Democrats will just fuck over everything. Guess what? That's true. You know, I don't see what the fuck he did, and I mean, Trump's done more in politics in 4 years than Biden has in his whole career. Isn't that kind of sad? Good or bad, he still made more changes. Like, don't you think that the other motherfucker would have more power that's been there for like 40-something years? That dementia-riddled motherfucker. So now that's the president, and I'm like scared for the future. Maybe he'll put out more stimulus checks. Like, I'm cool with that. You know, let's see, you know, fuck yeah, that'd be great. But, besides that, I'm kind of screwed. I don't know what's really gonna happen. Who knows? Most people, in the general sense, don't deliver on their promises, and I don't think he really had any promises, except to not be Trump. I think that was really his only promise there, so, I guess we'll see what happens. My mom was saying she was like, I'm both annoyed and relieved. I was like, oh, why? She's like, well, for one, the Black Lives Matter shit will stop happening, and all these, there might not be any more riots and stuff, and he has to actually do what he said he's gonna do, or whatever. So that's a good point, you know. People are gonna stop bitching about Trump, and she's all Trump 2024. So you know, hopefully he can come back and fix whatever Biden fucks up, because now he has the whole thing where he has to, you know, be better than Trump, when I believe their basic politics are pretty similar anyway. Except, you know, on the ballot there was one thing is like, you know, if you're black and less qualified, you should get a job over a more qualified white, Asian, or whatever the fuck person, because it's more important to have diversity than, you know, skill, apparently. Well, not if you're a fucking doctor, not if you're a fucking scientist, not if you're a lawyer, not if you're a fucking carpenter, not if you're anything. I don't fucking care if you're fucking purple with fucking polka dots. If you have more skill than me, then yeah, you should do the job. Let's just say I was black, and should I apply for a job I'm not qualified for just to get it versus a fucking white person? Like, would you trust me being a doctor? Would you trust me being, you know, I don't know. I know that's really over dramatic, as I tend to be, but still it's fucking stupid. You know, they voted, you know, people can vote after they get released from prison, which that's good. Who cares? Everyone should vote. Who gives a fuck, really? They didn't do the whole no money bail thing, which I don't think if you kill someone, you should be able to get out and do whatever you want just because you're rich. I think if you're doing a violent crime, no amount of money should get you out of jail. Like, you should have to suffer. You know, I believe in the death penalty, and I believe, while we're talking about it, I'm not really pro-life. I fucking, everyone fucking die, whatever, kidding, but not. at the same time, because I don't want to be held to anything I say. But, yeah, I mean, if you are in a straight relationship, or, you know, you want to fucking get an abortion, who gives a fuck? It's your vagina, not mine. I don't care. You know, if you're trans and you want to get a dick, or you want to take your dick away, like, I really don't care what you want to do. You know I personally want things such as a dick, and I can't have them because of my marriage, and other reasons. So, you know, I get everyone should have the right to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know, I don't know if that would end up causing, like, mass riots and war and genocide, but honestly, at this point, that's what we need, because obviously this whole electoral fucking college and all this, like, oh yeah, let's vote, because voting matters. No, it doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. Like, I don't even fucking feel the point of it. You know, like, I did this one time, I think I'm out. Unless Trump runs again, or unless someone actually that seems to give a shit about people runs again, maybe I'll try. Like, this was just me trying. You know, it's like, oh, if you don't vote, you know, then you don't have a say, you shouldn't talk about it. Well, I talk about it, so I voted, and it didn't count, so it's like, fuck you. You know, it's just like, it's so irritating that just fucking dementia-riddled fuck, like, you know, who knows what he's gonna do to the country. A lot of people were talking moving out of the country, moving to Costa Rica, moving to fucking Mexico, Canada, you know, more Republican state-run states. I don't even care. I don't even know where my life's gonna go, and I've fucking kind of done caring. Getting so many goddamn fights with my wife and stuff that it's just like, whatever, you know. Like Marilyn Manson said, he voted for gay marriage because everyone has the right to be unhappy. Thank you, Marilyn Manson. I appreciate that. You know, and it's all, you know, black people can, you know, something, whatever. Oh, he voted for Obama, so black president. So he said if you end up marrying a black gay guy, you know, it was his fault. So yeah, I appreciate that. My wife's white, but I'm just saying. But yeah, so back at the house where I'm doing all that shit. So yeah, this sucks. Let's see what happens in the next 4 years. You know? Who the fuck knows?